And yes, they have a longer snout than I'm drawing here because I shortened the snout, but hopefully we can still lengthen it a little bit. Yes, I have a lot of nostalgia for this music. I used to dance around my mom's living room to these songs all the time as a kid. It was my living room too. It was my living room too. I used to dance around my living room. I try things. They don't always look good, but I try them. I'm sorry. If anybody finds it unattractive, not that sorry though. People's personal tastes are subjective, and I know that within the realm of reason, not everyone can be satisfied by the same sort of thing. It's not to say that it's well drawn, but at the very least, some people may like it and some people may really not like it. You know, and that sort of thing changes over time. Like, I used to really hate the art style in Valkyrie Profile, the original PSX game, and then as I got better as an artist, I started really loving it. I loved every part of it. And it's just so weird to look at a picture that I knew that I used to look at and go, oh, this looks so bad. And suddenly go, oh, this is so gorgeous. How can I draw like this? It's just bizarre. Like, one's associations and interests definitely change over time, but I did not expect that to happen with like, my concept of what looked good. I expected things that looked good would look less good. I didn't expect things that originally didn't look good to me to start looking more good. But you just develop an appreciation for, like, anatomical correctness and painting styles. It's all, like, much more involving that way. Yeah, the art in Valkyrie Profile is actually quite gorgeous now. I think that he still puts a bit too much into the cheeks. They put a bit too much into the cheeks, but but everything else is just gorgeous about it, and I wish I could draw that way. They're just lovely. And painting, I have a love affair with painting. I never get to the point where I feel comfortable about painting. But I love painting so much, and I would do it much more often if I could. Let's lengthen this out. This looks a little bit too closely done. I have not made this guy have any expression at all. I apologize for that. I can at least give him a wistful smile, yeah? That's not at all too much trouble. I really expected to be doing 15-minute sketches when I started this, because that's what I used to do. In request fonts, I just do 15-minute sketches. But back then, I didn't put nearly as much detail into my art. I didn't have, my standard for my art was much more detail. Much less self-evaluation in what I drew, so, you know, while it's easier, like, I can draw nicer things than then, in a shorter period of time, I also expect myself to draw much nicer than even that, and I will continually fight myself until I generate a product that actually looks how I want it to. Are you okay, Bubba? Good. You're so good. You're such a sweet baby. Okay, I love that their ears are like little round flips. Like you just do like that, and they're like giant teddy bears. I love. Yes, I'm an animal fiend. I used to collect animal bio sheets Like, they would tell me about their climates, their preferred food, how many of them are in the wild, maybe. Fun facts about their physiology. Yeah, it was really cool. It was very cool. Is it physiology? Here, let me think about it. It is... Uh, yeah, it's physiology, but I mean, like, if we were to go by... I'm studying science now, and I'm trying to quiz myself so that I can see if I remember proper terms for different things. Yeah, it's a physiological trait, but what else is the term that I'm thinking of that also begins with a PH? I keep thinking phytokinetic. It is definitely not phytokinetic. What's my brain thinking? Okay, let's... Yes, okay. So most people, I realize now, most artists heavily rely on reference, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't. Like, I never have. And it's so weird to realize that all of these times that I'm like, oh, this person draws so well, I wish I could draw anything like them, but that maybe I would get a bit closer if I just used more reference, and I don't. I just don't. Like, I'm not somebody who, like, feels like, oh, you're cheating at art or anything like that. I just, I just am lazy, essentially. Like, I want to draw what I want to draw, and then sometimes I don't even want to see. Okay, I think this is one of the songs that I got back 15 years ago from a friend who wanted me to make her a mix CD, which is so weird. Like, you know, we weren't real life friends. It was somebody that I knew online, but she was having me download all of these songs to make her a mix CD because I had a CD burner. But I guess that's the way of it. Like, yeah, just because you communicate on the internet doesn't mean that everybody has CD burners and things. I was in a privileged position. My stepfather made a fair amount of money and was very into computers, so I had a lot more computer things than other kids my age did. I want to make it cute, but I want to make sure their expression is a little bit different from the others. I'm not sure if I'll succeed. And I like when they have, like, eye markings to make the eye markings, like, part of the eyebrows and make it very clearly, like, the way of things. My little girl is resting against my chair and watching YouTube, and it's just very cute. It's just very cute. She's just listening to me talk away on my stream. No problems. I still have listened to this song pretty often for the last 15 years. It's a song that I really like these days because I've listened to it so many times. I could make these a little bit less big. I think a bit of their charm is in their shape. It's a good song. It's a good song. I like it a lot. Now what I find always the greatest challenge, and I found that challenge with the wolf as well, is that the nose really sets, like, the expectation for the direction the face is looking in, the emotion of the scene, and If it's too big, if it's too small, if it's not in just the right place, it's gonna look a little weird. And, you know, I have on occasion left really weird looking noses, but I'd like to not do that this time. I'm super fond, or at least I used to be for a good portion of my life, super fond of string quartet covers. I used to not be able to sleep without some sort of outside stimulus. The sound of silence was just too intense for me, and I still I need a fan or something on. But string quartets covers were really great because they wouldn't be as distracting to sleep as you know, actual songs with lyrics and vocals, but they would still be nostalgic and enjoyable. So I got really into them for a while, and I would not be surprised if we encounter a few more, because they are a good portion of my collection. Back in my teens and early 20s. Love cats. Love cats. What's that thing? Love cats? Yes, love cats. It's been 10 years. Hoping I still remember. I've drawn this nose. Am I going to be satisfied with this nose? No. So, no, of course I'm not going to be satisfied with this nose, because it doesn't look like a panda nose. And I knew I was going to run into this problem. So I had the dream of just doing a bunch of 15-minute sketches, but, you know, with every one I do, it seems like it's becoming less and less likely I'm just going to spend half an hour to an hour on every single one of these, defeating the point of being able to do rapid-fire sketches for a lot of people who want to have sketches done. I am sorry. I want to be able to do a lot of these. I want to be able to do it twice a month or so, and let people who don't get the opportunity to get their OCs or things they love drawn very often get those drawn. But if I'm too slow, then I am going to face a serious issue. I don't know how to draw this. His nose is black and also his nostrils are black. How do I how do I make it very clear how his nose is shaped? I just can't. It's too hard. How do I make his nose do the thing? Oh well, you know, that's good. Oh no! They've got this cute little mouth. No, self. You had a good start, but this is not good. You stop here. No! So, true facts. In this art program, you press P on your keyboard once, and it takes you to the pen tool. You press P a second time on your keyboard, and it takes you to the pencil tool. So I draw with the pencil tool, so I always, these days, just press P twice whenever I switch from eraser back to my pencil. I could probably just flip my pen. That's definitely the way it is with most Wacom brushes, but for some reason it felt a bit fiddly when I was doing it for the first time. Maybe because the upright position makes hand shenanigans a little bit more difficult compared to being able to have the Wacom Intuos on my lap. But so I use the hotkeys instead to switch between pencil and eraser, and I frequently at first would accidentally flip to the pen because I'd just press P once, and then I'd be like, why am I suddenly drawing without pressure or not pressure sensitivity, but opacity sensitivity, and why am I suddenly much bigger in size than I was? That's why. Sometimes the pen looks better though, and I'm just like, oh, I wish I wasn't drawing with pencil right now because this actually looks really good. But yeah, right now